Good morning. It's just before 4 a.m. at the moment. I'm just about to head down to the start of the GC50 Run Festival, 50k at Coolangatta Beach this morning. Had a little bit of rain overnight, so we'll see what the course is like out there, but conditions overall have been pretty good and hoping to have a good day out there.
GC50, let's roll.
Last turn, the far end of the course. It's getting tough, but we're going to push hard. Final turn.
Ash, good job.
Julie Thompson, Watford, Pasco, Taylor, my mate, Ben Archer, Hannah Good.
Almost finished, Ash. Almost done.
I smashed my PB out of the park. 3:59.02 was my previous.
Donald Bailey. In the 50k, well done, Donald. Ashley. Sonia Wheaton.
Well, absolutely smashed that out of the park. I think it was around 3:36:20ish, unofficial. The old PB was 3:59:02, so yeah, pretty good day out there. Absolutely killed it. Bit hot early, ended up getting caught up with some people who were doing the 2x25 relay, but set me up okay, and yeah, what an amazing run. For the race itself, it started at 5 AM and was raining in the early stages through to about 8 or 9k, which did keep conditions cooler, which was nice. I was able to tuck in with 5 or 6 other runners in those early stages, and we found a good consistent pace, which worked out really well. About 8.5k or so, there's a bridge that you go under, and because of the rain, the water levels were well above ankle height, which made for some interesting running in the out and back. But as we got closer to the Palm Beach Parklands, our group had thinned out a bit, and we were down to 3 of us. Heading back from the Parklands, it was probably within the first 2 or 3k that the 3 of us came down to 2, and I stuck behind the other guy for the whole way back to the end of lap 1. We were working well at the pace we were running. It was difficult to navigate through the other runners who were doing the 25k or the relay, heading back along the beach, but that's racing. You just have to deal with that. Made the turn at the Greenmount beach and came back to the start area to start lap 2. I'm not sure what time I'd run through that split, but probably a couple of minutes later I decided to look at my watch, and it had 1:44 or something on it. So I realised that the pace was very hot for me. I also wondered where the guy was who was in front of me at that point, and realised he's either pulled out or he was a relay runner. So I thought, oh no, here we go. I've been dragged through for a pace that's way too fast for me. But decided to continue on and make my way out to the Parklands for the second time. It was probably the 34, 35k mark or so that I felt pace-wise the wheels were starting to fall off. The quad started to get a bit tight, which is just normal for road running. Continued on out to the Parklands. I was still taking on plenty of electrolytes and water. Made the turn at the Parklands, and as I'd said, I had to dig deep and work hard, which I was on the way back. So I knew I was slowing, but I was still running comfortably. I wasn't really hurting, so that was a good sign. Got back through where the relay and 25k runners were turning, which I think was just after like a marathon split. Having a look back, I think I ran sub 3 hours through a marathon, which is actually a big surprise to me. Got back through the start area and headed towards Greenmount for the last time. It was definitely hurting at that point in the last k and a bit, but got down to that turn and pushed as much as I could to get into the finish. And I knew as I was rounding that final bend, as I'd said, I was going to smash my PB out of the park. 3:59:02 was my previous PB, and now I've run 3:36:19. So it was just amazing what I was capable of doing on the day, and I was really happy with how things went. So overall, it was a fantastic event. just about a perfect course. Really good support out there. Volunteers were fantastic. Event organisers fantastic. Communication was fantastic. It was just made for a really good event, and I was really happy to make the trip up to the Gold Coast to run that event. And I'm definitely putting that one on the agenda for future years. So thanks for watching.